before I forget, okay, so you mentioned Emil like fights these aliens, and I think they show like the dead aliens in
Yeah, they do.
Automata.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so if the ship getting launched is like the canon ending, what if that ship, you know, like inevitably encounters something that like triggers the loop or like the cycle, like some
It'd be
kind of
cool.
portal or like some kind of planet that is like extremely similar to Earth or something like that. Like, I don't know.
It'd be cool. I could totally see them doing like some sort of route where like the because it's data that was sent out into space, and so it's like, you know, something, if the data landed in the hands of something or someone that could like replicate it, or you know, and that
Right?
kind of thing. That would be pretty cool. Because I mean, let's be real. Like in Automata, Earth is basically fucked, or like humanity is fucked. Like there is no. I don't see them coming back from that, but I mean, technically speaking,
It's
the
like
god.
how.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you can go.
I was just gonna say that the god that started all of this stuff, the dark god that started all of that stuff, technically is victorious.
I would agree.
Technically victorious. Their whole purpose was to wipe out mankind, and they kind of succeeded. So yeah.
For the cycle to keep reoccurring though, you basically have to go from this super advanced like technology that can, you know, build these sentient robots back to like fighting with, well, I mean, I guess they're still fighting with swords, but like you don't have guns and you don't have like, you almost like, I don't know, like Drakengard 1 level of technology and magic,
Well,
I guess.
so it's interesting because okay, so it gets a little confusing. So there's actually lore in outside of Nier Reincarnation, which is currently unfolding on the phone game, which I don't know how like important that will be to the overall lore. I mean, I have played it, and there is some things in there that look like they're going to be pretty important, but I'm not sure where it's at.
Okay.
But, there was some lore that was dropped in Final Fantasy XIV as an extra boss. It was like a Nier Final Fantasy collaboration where
he dropped lore in a non-weird. How dare they?
I know. I was so wore out.
If they did that shit, the Monster Hunter, bitch.
I was fucking wore out. I could not believe it myself. I was like, are you serious? Because I don't have Final Fantasy 14. I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, but yeah, so like there's like totally this, there's these, oh gosh, this is so confusing. So one of the eggs of life, the ones that are in Drakengard, those big ass white eggs, these eggs are, they're called eggs, they're not really fucking eggs, but whatever enters inside of them gets corrupted and turned into a monster, and it spits it back out. Right?
Like that thing that Fury Eye gets put into.
Yeah. So one of them appears in the Final Fantasy XIV world, and it starts to replicate androids that look like 2B, but they're called 2P, and they're like opposite color-wise of her. So they're wearing all white instead of black, and then they have black hair, and they also have brown skin. So like they're opposite to her, and it's like replicating a bunch of her, and they're going around killing people. And like, obviously you're trying to stop it. So you end up, if I remember the story correctly, when you end up cornering this thing, it turns into, or summons, one of the two. It summons a creature that looks like the Queen Grotesqueries from Drakengard 1. But she looks very similar to Zero from the main character from Drakengard 3. who, at the end of Drakengard 3, in the ending branch D, she lets the flower take over her body, and it turns her into a giant fucking singing flower lady.
Like the final boss in the first game, right?
Yes. So like it turns her into that. So you don't actually kill her in that branch. So you defeat her as Mikhail, but you don't actually kill her. You defeat her and you seal her away inside this other dimension or wherever the fuck this place is. In this other dimension, you are fighting over a city that looks like Tokyo. It looks like a modernized city. And so when you seal her in there, fast forward to Final Fantasy XIV, people think, the theory is that this boss that looks like the Queen Grotesqueries is Zero, or a version of her, a projection of her, because it comes from a portal, and Zero's trapped in another dimension, so they think that it was her, or part of her. And so I'm assuming... I'm sorry, let me go back a little bit further. So in Drakengard 1, you fight the last boss, the Queen Grotesqueries, in this modernized city. The city in the lore of Drakengard 1, a city just appeared out of nowhere one day. And with it came magic and a bunch of other stuff. That's how the world became magical and how it developed into the world that it is when you're playing the game. And so the city's empty, no one lives there. It's just a bunch of ruins, but you fight the main bad guy or the last boss there, and from there she transports you to the other world, our world, and she transports you to Tokyo, and that's where Nier came from. So like, my theory is that there are two planets or two versions of Earth that are side by side, parallel to each other, and like shit is going back and forth between the two of them, and like they're caught in a cycle of like exchanging magic, exchanging technology, and blah 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 blah. So I'm thinking that this 2B, or not 2B, the version of Zero that was turned into the flower, it's still alive. It's very much still alive. It's caught in this other dimension with this city, or this ruins, and so I'm thinking that that's going to have something to do with the city popping up out of nowhere in the other world again and sort of starting the events all over again.
Fucking A, man. That's... I love how complex it gets. Like, this dude...
It's so fucking complex!
How did this dude come up with this whole story? It's like...
I don't know how his fucking brain doesn't hurt. I'm convinced he's insane. I think what I like about it the most is like, so like a part of me is like, oh, this story is stupid because it's too complicated. But then I'm like, real life is actually like that. Like real life, like if you could be like an omnipotent being and sort of like take a step out and watch the events of Earth like unfold, like shit is complex. The web is complex. Like the web of cause and effect is very complex. Like shit just happens, and then other shit happens, and then other shit happens, and then other shit happens. So it's like that's kind of how the story is. And so I just kind of deal with it.
So there for sure is gonna be like another sequel. Like
oh, absolutely, guaranteed. Guaranteed. Automata did so well. Guaranteed.
I'll probably play that. I haven't played any of the others besides the first Drakengard, but I probably will get into that.
I would definitely like. Do you have an Xbox 360 or a PS3?
I do have a 360, yeah.
I would recommend, so you can play Replicant on the remastered on PS4. You should play it, but because I got it too. But I would also, if you ever get the chance to play Gestalt, so like two versions came out. There was Replicant and Gestalt, one for 360 and one for PS3. The one with the father is the non-canonical storytelling, but it is agreed upon by the community that it is the superior perspective. Like there's something about it being a father fighting for his daughter that has more emotional weight than a brother fighting for his sister.
That's what the guy I was watching talking about this stuff. Yeah, he was thinking the same. I thought that was the canon one actually, but I got you.
I bought it and then I was like, you know, I played it through, and at the time, like, you couldn't really find anything about Nier too much. Like, people didn't even really know it existed, and like, but I found out that the other version was like a brother, or it was different, and I was like, and then I found out that was the canon ending because of the manga, and I was like, man, fuck this. But I now have the brothers version, which is the brothers version is the one they remastered for the PS4, and it definitely, it's good, it's great, but it definitely doesn't hold the same impact that the father does.
Gotcha.
Gosh, I can't explain to you. The first time I played that game through, it was amazing.
I bet.
It was so amazing. Oh my gosh, it was magical. The way the music, like at the end when you're fighting your Gestalt self, and like his daughter, she kills herself. Basically, she releases her soul out into the world, and like when the music's playing, and it was really intense. This was my first time playing through it. It was really intense, and like there were no guides or anything on Nier at the time, and the battle, he like turns to look at you with this fucking anger and resentment in his face, and the music like just gets hype, and the camera pans out and shows you, and it's like, oh, it's time to fight, son. That shit was amazing. I'll never forget that.
Maybe I will. I don't know. I'll think about it.
The soundtrack is sex. That's actually how I first came across Nier. Was I was looking for new battle music from video games because I'm a nerd, and I ran across the battle song for Emil, and I was like, what is this? I was like, this is amazing. Couldn't stop listening to it, found out what game it came from, and the rest is history.
Old? Do you think you were?
I had actually, I think it was the year before I met you, Jake, right? Or was it the year of?
I saw you playing that game, so
I was 19, I think. I'm 32? No, 31. I'm 31. Wow, that was 11 years ago I first started playing Nier. Jeez.
So like a little after high school. I got you.
Yeah, holy fuck. Holy fuck. Yes! 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 Oh my god! I've been charm priming this whole time I've been talking, because I'm like, I need a better fucking charm if I'm gonna take on Vitalis. I just found a critical extra large and health extra large charm. Let's go.
Perfect, yeah.
Oh my gosh, let's fucking go. Let me go save it before my data corrupts.
Dude, I forget what the talisman was, but I was fucking full. Like, my bag was full of talismans.
Oh no.
So just a reminder, make sure.
That must have hurt. That must have hurt.
I'm actually glad I don't remember. But
That's less torturous.
ugh.
Yay! Oh my gosh, this tally's amazing! Yes, finally. I've been trying, like, I have, like, almost broken tallies. Like, well, I have one broken tally, but, like, it's not, it's, like, part breaker and something else extra large. But, like, I don't really use it too much. But, like, I've been wanting other really broken ones, and all the ones I've been finding are, like, they're really close to being broken, but not quite. This one, yes, this one's amazing. Ugh. I deserve it. I do.
wow.
I do deserve it. I've got cancer in my knee. I deserve it. Let's see.
Is that a joke, or are you serious?
No, that was serious. I mean, it's not. I have a tumor in my knee. It's not cancerous. Yeah.
Jeez.
I have a tumor in my knee. It's not cancerous though, but it is eating away at my knee. I've actually been unable to walk the past couple days because it's been really painful and it hurts like hell. It's been getting worse, which I have surgery on November 5th to have it removed, thankfully, but it's like, it's been getting worse the closer and closer I get to the surgery date, so it's just really annoying. I've been in bed all day today, all day yesterday. It hurts right now as we speak, but I'm just trying my best not to move. I'm gonna take this bitch on right now. Oh, I feel unstoppable now. Watch me get trounced.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Shut up, Jake.
I can't wait to hear the ooh, ah, oh, ooh.
Why is it always gotta be that sound effect, you ass?
Do that.
Do it?
Yes. And there's recordings to prove it. Plenty of recordings.
I never noticed.
I'll just take this thing's useful.
Like that little white boy. What is that from? Have you seen the original of whatever that is? Or wherever it comes from? Yeah.
That thing? I don't know.
Wasn't it like some white kid that got hit with something? That's what I thought. He got hit with something.
I thought it was from like somebody's stream, to be honest. But I'm not sure. The only reason I'm fighting this Sinoga right now is to see if he's a big boy.
You're a big boy.
If he's not, I know I am.
Yeah, you're one of my favorite big
boy.
boys.
Now! Red dot! Man, Dragon Piercer has just lost its edge. It's like this piddly, like, firecracker now. Yeah, I'd much rather have Thousand Dragon back. Alright, Zenogre. I see you. Causing a ruckus. How come I can't? My bug should be back, okay.
Yikes.
Ooh. Oh, now you're tired and you're about to get clopped in the face by all those fucking explosions. I can see it coming.
Oh shit.
Young caribeña.
Hell, where are you? Are you attacking something?
Move!
Okay. There it is.
It's
It's like fucking clockwork. Damn, this Zenogre just hit this fucking Kuyu so goddamn hard.
Oh.
It's so small, too.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I laughed my ass off with Kuyu. I ended up killing it. That's what you fucking get.
Legend.
Legend.
It gains like what's the little cat's name again? I forget.
Nabru.
Yeah, like when he goes like Zenogre form or whatever.
Oh yeah, Kuyu just gets. It'll just do the There was a event quest in World, and basically it was a Kulu Aku that got a hold of a Final Fantasy crystal. Basically turned immortal and fucking gigantic. It just does that. It could also like one hit you with the crystal. It was pretty fucking exciting.
Like it was holding the crystal.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
That was a very interesting. You can only do that once though, and like whoever had like the quest available wasn't one you could redo, which sucked.
That does suck.
Oh fuck it is. Sneaking on here
Like a ninja.
like a fucking ninja.
How's it going, Dan?
So
Going
ogre
well.
is almost dead. Man, he's like,
Oh, angry puppers.
I would be too.
Are we on Rise?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh no, sir. Bad puppy. Ooh. Oh, he hit me with it. Man, that goes far. Oh, man. Yikes, I gotta be careful.
Decoy. Oh,
Not just me.
Hey, good hit on that decoy. And it's not a crown, sadly.
Man, I can't wait for
You
G-Rank.
need some of this.
I gotta stretch my ear.
Well, you're gonna have to. It's a whole year.
Wait, look at me.
Let's see.
It's a whole over a half a year off.
I know. It's like waiting for a baby.
There's something you're not telling us?
Dan, if I catch you having babies, we're gonna have to have a talk.
I mean, I ain't saying we're not working on it.
Oh my god!
oh shit.
Heavy breathing.
Why is it that, like, knowing that you're having sex in your own personal life is amazing, but when you find out your friends and family are doing it, it's disgusting. Disgraceful. Like, it's so terrible to know.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Well, you know, our parents had to do something to make us.
No, I was a miracle baby. God damn it.
I literally just saw a video today of like this boy and his sister were in a car, and like he's crying, just bawling his eyes out. He's like, "Oh my gosh!" He's like 3 times. Like, you don't know what he's talking about at first, and then she goes, "So Danny," she's like, "Do you want to tell the camera about how you walked in on your parents having sex?" He goes, "Ah!"
Did he say, wait, hold up. Did he say 3 times?
3 times.
Oh man,
What?
that's emotional scarring at that point.
How long did
He's
he?
keeping track.
Right?
No. He sounds so distraught about it.
Yeah, like I applaud.
He's putting his face into the palms of his hands, and he was crying. Like, I mean, like bawling. He was in tears. He was so.
How old was he?
Trying to get that shit out of his eyes.
13, maybe.
Oh.
Yeah, he looked like
So
he was
it's
like
either
13.
that I can't imagine it's not him being careful. Maybe his parents just aren't careful.
Oh my God.
This is why I chose this profession.
Oh.
Wish I could last 3 times.
Oh my god! I'm recording this. This is travesty. And ammo for later.
Uh-oh.
Oh.